Good morning, Spring Valley. I'm Keshav Nair, your student body president.
And I'm Tyler McCormack, your student body vice president.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
Good morning, Spring Valley. Today is Friday, March 29th. I'm Grayson Roberts here with Alexa Lashley, and this is your WSV News.
As we round our Women in History Month, Rho Kappa has created a video to highlight the accomplishments of Marie Curie.
Seniors, if you would like to be eligible for the drawing for AirPods from Miss Bishton, make sure you turn in your college acceptance letters, scholarship awards, and military commitments. The drawing will be live next Wednesday, April 3rd.
Tuesday, all third-year students will take the WIN test. Many of you have no idea what this is, so we interviewed Miss Wilson for an explanation.
The WIN test is an assessment that students should look at in the same way they look at the SAT for college. So think of SAT, ACT for college, and WIN for employment or career. Ultimately, once a student finishes college, they're going to be looking forward to what? A career. And so that's probably the best analogy that I can give for WIN. It assesses employment and career skills. The WIN test has 3 sections: locating information, reading for information, and then there is a math section. The skills that students have learned in their 9th and 10th grade year, which is why we give it in the 3rd year. The way that students score: platinum is the highest, gold is the next highest, silver would be the 3rd highest, and that's the minimal goal that we want for students, and then bronze is the lowest that a student can score. And a student would have to have 4s in each of those 3 areas in order to score silver. Well, because whether a student is going directly to college after high school or into the workplace, ultimately, every student wants to be in a good career. And again, that is what WIN assesses. And so, we want every student to take this test every bit as seriously as they do the SAT, the ACT, or any college entrance exam. Because again, although it's workplace or career oriented, that is the ultimate goal for all students. So, you know, all of the same things that you do in preparation for the SAT, we want you to do for this. For one, we want you to have the test prep. Ms. Wright, and I think everybody has been provided the test prep materials. We want you to get a good night's sleep. We want you to have a good breakfast, and we want you to take your time and really think through the answers. Because again, the goal is a score of silver or better. We've had students at Spring Valley score platinum, and we're very, very pleased with that, and we would love to see, you know, silver, gold, and platinum on this assessment.
Because of the testing, this also means that Tuesday's schedule will be disrupted. Students not taking the assessment will have guest speakers and fun rotations. Classes will resume from 5th, 6th, and 7th.
If you're interested in going to Europe in the summer of 2020, plan on attending a meeting on April 3rd at 5:30 p.m. in the multipurpose room.
Sign up for the April 5th blood drive at the Tech Bar in the multipurpose room. You must be 16.
Nada Donovan with this week's sports wrap.
Thanks, guys. Good morning, Vikings. Happy Friday. This has been another really busy sports week, and I'm back to bring you all of the updates. The girls' soccer teams took on Sumter last week, and the JV girls lost a tough one, 3-1, when Sumter scored 2 goals late in the second half. The varsity girls, on the other hand, had no trouble with the Gamecocks, winning easily 8-0. The scoring was led by Maya Hamzy with a hat trick. Carolina De La Paz added 2, and the scoring was rounded out by Sarah Orman, Austin Lee, and Sydney Huddock with 1 goal apiece. The teams took on Blythewood Tuesday night in a key region matchup and fell short on the scoreboard. The game ended in a 1-1 tie, and after 2 overtime periods, the teams were still tied up, so it went to penalty kicks. The Bengals prevailed, outscoring the Vikings 3-2. The varsity boys played Sumter last Friday and won 4-2 against a rough Sumter team. They turned around and played Blythewood this past Tuesday, but fell a little bit short, putting them in second place in the region for now. The men's lacrosse team hosted Bluffton on last Saturday and won decisively 11-1. They played Irmo on Wednesday and fell behind early. Once they regrouped, though, they took the lead and didn't look back, defeating Irmo 11-9. The girls lacrosse team traveled to AC Flora last Saturday and scored 8 goals, 4 by Ashley Nall, and goalie Tiana Fuller recorded 20 saves. The girls did fall short on the scoreboard, losing 13-8. The ladies hosted Irmo last night and recorded a decisive victory with a score of 15-6. The baseball team lost to Lugoff Elgin last Friday 7-5, but won the series 2-1. They traveled to Westwood and won decisively, but then they traveled to Cardinal Newman and suffered an 8-2 loss. The varsity softball teams lost to Lugoff Elgin on March 19th, 9-2, and now sit in second place in the region. The JV team also lost. The Viking track teams have had 2 meets since our last sports update. Both teams competed in the Coaches Classic meet last Saturday at Dutch Fort. The Vikings only placed in 1 running event, but placed in 4 field events. The girls team placed in 5 running events. The teams then traveled to Blythewood on Wednesday, and both teams were victorious, but the boys' meet did come down to the last running event, the 4x100 run. The Vikings prevailed and won the meet. Teams in action today are the boys and girls soccer teams who face off against Irmo. The boys travel to play the Yellow Jackets with the JV match starting at 5:30, and the girls teams host Irmo in the Ashley Nicole Dent Memorial game. The softball team hosts Rock Hill in a non-region game at 6:15, and the boys lacrosse teams host Evans with the JV game beginning at 5:30. That's all the sports news and news we have for you guys today, and have a fantastic Friday.